opportunity to attend a good high school. Now, I didn't really care about going to seminars, and I wasn't that into the whole extended family thing. I thought to myself that I already had enough people in my family. Why do I suddenly need more? And I didn't really think that there was any way I could care about all these people living thousands of miles away from me. I mean, there were people living in strange places like California. I mean, I'm from Oregon, the best state on the West Coast. Why do I need to interact with these people? But 5 years later, I've really come to realize just how much I actually appreciate this community. I mean, sure, we mostly only get to see each other once a year, but it's always a very valuable opportunity. The thing is, even though we all go to extremely different high schools all over the country, we actually go through a lot of the same experiences. I mean, we have to deal with constant academic pressure, fitting in at school, applying to colleges, defining who we want to be as people, heavy workloads, wondering how to balance different areas of life, writing and delivering senior speeches. All of the scholars in this room will have gone through most or all of those challenges by the time they graduate. And that's what I find really appealing about the seminar. It's a time every year where I know I will be in a community that shares a lot of the same experiences. And the thing is, I do actually feel a lot of attachment towards many of the people in this room. I mean, we've only spent something like, I don't know, up to 8 to 10 days of total time together, but it's been a fun couple of days. We've done a lot of fun stuff together. Like I remember a couple of years ago going scavenger hunting in Boston. Last year we went to the Coca-Cola factory and we had a room where we had unlimited access to any flavor of Coca-Cola in the world. That was really cool. And I mean, coming into this year personally, I actually had pretty low expectations because I saw the brochure and saw that we were going to a company called U Da City. And I thought that sounded really silly. But the thing is, that company actually turned out to be really different from what I expected. I mean, they even had a fridge full of beer.
Drink.
Okay, but I think what makes the activities in each seminar so rewarding is the fact that I know I can share the fun with a group of such diverse yet similar people. Now, I just want to say, I like all the people in this room. I would go to bat for any one of you, but I wouldn't necessarily hang out with all of you. Or at least that's what I thought before spending all this time with all of you. I feel like even though we're pretty different from each other, in reality we actually do have a lot of things in common. I mean, we're all pretty intellectual people who like to use their heads and think about things. And in general, I would definitely want to spend time with people like that. There are a couple of members in this community that I definitely need to thank. First of all, I would like to thank my biological family. They've taught me a lot of good values, and hopefully I will be able to indoctrinate my own children with those values. I need to also thank Betsy for all her hard work in building the organization, and I need to thank Zadra and Skip, Mary, and Judy, and all the other members of the IEA staff for all their hard work in making sure everything runs so smooth. I also need to extend a great thanks to Sarah Barter, whose generosity has touched all of our lives so far. And finally, I need to thank Bonnie. Bonnie is our warrior. She will advocate for us anytime, on any issue. If aliens invaded the Earth, and I had to pick 3 people to represent the human race, I would pick Barack Obama, Bruce Wayne, and Bonnie Raskin. At the beginning of my speech, I talked about how I originally didn't want to win the scholarship, how I originally didn't believe in the idea of community, and how I did not feel that much of a connection to the other students who were always carbon copied on Bonnie's email list. And I've really grown since then. I've come to realize that we are actually all connected to each other. Even though geographically we're far apart, we do have a lot of things in common. Because at the end of the day, we're all Caroline D. Bradley scholars. Thank you.